Alright, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Woke People Making Fools of Themselves for 9 minutes. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see where this takes us, guys. This initial image is absolutely odd, but I'm just gonna... My choice! My choice!
I need to be here.
Period. Okay, so the woke ones are the ones that are screaming. I'm still trying to learn this terminology, guys. Right? Just keep this in mind. Woke means something completely different these days, apparently. Right? But let's get it.
I need to be here.
Please stop screaming.
Period. So you should respect women.
I'm sorry. I am a woman.
This is the name of the channel, guys.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode. Honestly, today, man, I got some
name of the channel is NG
fire, showcasing some of society's most logical people. Yeah, and if you have a different opinion to these people, don't worry, they're extremely accepted. If you like these videos, make sure you like. It does something with the algorithm, so if you can go ahead and like it, I really will appreciate that. But anyway, let's get straight into it.
What about folks who have wombs but are not women, like trans people, genderqueer folks? Why do you keep saying women when this issue affects more than women?
What?
Because
What?
there are two genders, male and
There
female.
are. I am non-binary. I have a friend who is intersex, who is born, who has different chromosomes than, you know.
Yeah, that person that is intersex is they kind of inherently have the right based off their chromosomes to say what they're saying, right? But all right, let's get it. Intersex people do exist, in fact.
Physically to have, because, you know, how many people in this room have had a chromosomal test? This issue affects more than women. It affects trans men. It affects genderqueer folks.
Women have wombs.
I am not a woman, and I have a womb.
You are a woman and
I
you do
know.
have
Guys, this is a lot. I mean, woman, womb, man. I get it. It's nonsense. I mean, but it sounds good. Womb, man, right? It actually is weef man. But we no longer say weef. We just say woo, right? So it's woo man. I'm fully aware of the etymology, guys.
Trans men, it affects gender.
Before you guys come at me in the
Women have
comments.
wombs.
I am not a woman, and I have a womb.
Jesus
You
Christ.
are a woman and
I
you do
know.
have.
Man, sit your ass down.
Oh.
Your vote means everything to me. It means everything to make.
Listen, bro. Do whatever you want to do in life as long as it really doesn't affect other people, or people don't have to be forced to engage in whatever's going on with you specifically. If that makes any sense, right? Like, you specifically can do whatever you want to do. You have the right to. Just don't force other people to care or even engage in whatever is going on with you specifically. I mean, it's not your right to tell another person how to exist, right?
Your vote means
And that goes both ways, right?
everything to me. It means everything to making a change in this country. So remember, when you're voting for your favorite artist, vote to change some of these laws that are oppressing us.
What?
Get out of here, man.
She needs to calm down. She's getting out of breath.
What laws are oppressing you, Lizzo? Specifically.
Just by doing that speech. Anyway, let's
Give me
see how
one
oppressed
law.
she really is. Oh, look, here she is, pulling up to her private jet in a Rolls
Oh.
Royce. So oppressed. Lizzo's epic $26 million home has to be
Jesus.
seen to be believed. Look at that, that's crazy. Swimming pool, views. Oh, wow, she's so oppressed. These
Yeah.
people are so out of touch with reality. In the
Right.
words of Ricky Gervais,
You know nothing about the real world. Accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and
the only law that is oppressing Lizzo is the law of gravity. Eats enough to save 5 hungry children, claims she's oppressed.
I mean, I get it. She's a big girl, so you think that she probably eats a lot. I don't think that she eats a lot. I think she just doesn't move enough.
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
It's the what?
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, ma'am.
Need to respect women, period.
Oh, why do they keep screaming, guys? Is there something that I'm just...
You need Jesus, ma'am.
Okay,
Need to respect women, period.
So you should respect women.
I'm sorry, I am a woman.
It is ma'am.
So fuck you if you don't think
Sir.
so. I don't really have time for this.
I-
and I don't have time.
My
No,
mistake.
You're going
Why does he have to think so? As long as you think that, great. Do your thing.
to let me speak because here's my truth. I've been four
Privilege.
times. I've known women that have been multiple times gruesomely. And how dare you sit up here and try to say that women aren't worth respect? Fuck you.
Wait, did that guy say that?
Didn't say that.
I am a woman. I just became a woman. It's just like, are you fucking kidding me? People don't even respect me, period. And I'm already black, so it's just like, yeah, that already goes against me anyways. But still, you piece of living garbage ass dumpster fire trash gum on the bottom of my shoe. Oh my God, I wish I had a tissue for the blood. I would
Might I suggest it's your behavior, not because you're black or a woman.
Complain.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that. You're acting like this and you're wondering why people are not, they're a little standoffish around you, bro. That's probably the reason, okay? Just gonna be honest here. That is absolutely the reason. The actions you are putting on display, all right?
Complains about like not being respected, but then acts like that. I'm sure if you act normal and you act respectful to other people, then you're going to get respected, generally speaking, right? But no,
generally,
this person wants to scream and shout and swear at everyone and then complains about not being respected. Anyway, let's check out some comments. That's one angry dude. All that because this individual is delusional and lives in fantasy land.
Okay, see, this is kind of the issue here, right? This comment here, I'd say. Again, that person can do whatever that person wants to do with themselves, right? You see how this person is, but the problem is here. The problem is when this person, let's see, right, is making an attempt to force the other guy to kind of engage in whatever's going on with this person right here, all right? That's the problem. And then obviously, again, the opposite is also equally the problem. Please know you look crazy when you start yelling at people that are like this person for being this way, all right? Specifically, if they're not coming to you and attempting to force you to engage in their thing. If they are, go for it. If they're not, don't.
The definition of victim mentality.
That's true. That's fucking true.
What is the scream about, bro? There's no way you're a 17 years old. Stop lying. Yeah, so they're both the same piece of trash.
You know what? She looks like the female version of Peter Griffin.
Your choice of what? Of what?
These people are insane. I keep telling you.
Bro, you look crazy out here. Even the last one, also equally crazy. Why are you screaming like that? I mean, that should be by the definition disorderly conduct, right?
It's just funny at this point. I don't even care anymore. I've seen so much of this bullshit and I just laugh at it. These people need help. Imagine sitting down and trying to have like a normal, peaceful debate with her. It's not going to happen, is it?
That person specifically, there's no normal, peaceful debate. I'm telling you. They're not open to whatever type of conversation you can have. They're completely closed off. If you don't agree with them, you're evil.
You're not educating shit. This is fucking propaganda. What are you gonna do? Like anti-trans next? Is that what you're gonna do next?
I mean, no, we're talking about abortion.
This is bullshit. This is violent. You're triggering my students.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not. Because you can't even have a fucking baby. So you don't even know what that is. You don't even know what this is. Get this shit the fuck out of here, man. Fuck this shit.
Your students? Was that a teacher?
The only thing this video is missing is her blowing up and getting fat like the nutty professor, because that's exactly what this woman is. This isn't the way that you handle a disagreement or having a different thought than the person at the table. You look stupid. You look dumb.
I think
that
we'll all agree that motherhood starts way beyond the biological event. And anyone, including men, can mother and play the role of a mother.
Father, women, mother. That's because the titles are male and female titles.
Okay, mother and to father are not gender specific.
They are gender specific.
No, they're not.
Why are we pretending otherwise?
Skills
of course
to
they're
mother
gender
and to
specific.
father.
Mothers are women. I hate to break it to you.
Okay,
I know we're not allowed to say this anymore, but it's an insult to every damn mother in this country. That suddenly blokes can come along and go, I'm mummy. No, you're not. You're not. You're daddy if you want to be daddy. You're not mummy. Do you have kids?
Yes, I have a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old.
How many times has your son called you daddy?
Stereotyping.
Okay, how many times has he called you daddy?
Well, here's a brilliant example.
You just said he thinks you're both.
He buys me a
How many
Father's
times
Day
has he said, hi,
card.
daddy?
He buys me a Father's Day card.
Has he ever
and says,
called you daddy?
You are a mum and a dad
Has he
to
ever
me.
called you daddy?
Oh, that boy is going to have a hard life. All right. I'm sorry, but you know, it sounds like he's being raised by a single mother who is, for some reason, thinking that she can raise a completely sane man, right? Without a father in his life, to the point where he says to the mother, right, you are mommy and daddy. That is absolutely nuts, guys. Okay, you need both of those energies in the house to raise a kid. You do. If you want the most sane human being, you need both of those energies pretty much consistently. And if that doesn't work, I'm sure you can pretty much grab an uncle to come in and try to help, you know, rear the son.
Has he ever called you daddy?
It's all
That's
so you can say whatever you want, but you need to be ready for like the repercussions of what you say.
Okay, you're not free to say whatever you want if you get fired for an off-color joke.
Okay,
How will you feel when it's you who is out of step with the social mores
okay,
of the
and
day?
then you get the repercussions of what you
I
said.
think you're still acting like this is something new, though. People have been fired.
Well, I'm not,
for
but
things-
two wrongs don't make a right,
People have
though.
been fired for things that they've said for forever. But now we're seeing an era where if you're disrespectful or bigoted towards someone, you get fired for that. I don't see that as a bad thing.
But it's a lot more that's been caught up than just...
Right, see, here is the problem. She says if you're disrespectful, then you'll get fired. The problem is, who decides what's disrespectful? With all these new woke people around, you can't do anything. I mean, you can breathe and it offends them and they feel disrespected. And these are the same people who want to police what you say. And because they don't like it and they feel disrespected and their feelings are hurt, they think you should be banned off all platforms or you should be fired. If that Sailor Moon girl was fired for what she said, she would cry misogyny, sexism all day. Yeah, of course she would. That's the problem with these people. They're happy to point the finger and get offended by everyone else. But the second it happens to them, then there's a problem with it.
All right, guys. So for always, I would say, the first time I started hearing the word woke, it was about more so like being awake, I would say, right? Being awake. Mostly coming from like the hip hop community in like the early 2000s, late 90s. That's what I knew woke as for the entirety of my existence. Up until probably the last couple of years where the word woke now basically means, I don't even have a name for these type of individuals that we're encountering here. Because I don't encounter these people ever, you know, at all. I've never seen one of these people in real life. What I mean by that is someone who acts like this, right? This is all for social media. That's the only time you'd see these individuals, right? And the problem here is that I don't think we had a name for this in the late 90s or early 2000s. I don't think that it probably existed. It just wasn't as in your face, right? But so now the word woke means this, right? So at least we have a name for what it's called now, but now what I call what we used to call woke in the early 2000s. Now I'm thoroughly confused here, right? Absolutely disgusting behavior, absolutely. Again, you can do and be whatever you want to do. Don't force anyone else to acknowledge or care about what you're doing with yourself. That's it, right? And if you are in the opposite camp of just saying, I'm this way, but I don't like this, then you're also equally you're the same problematic individual. Just keep that in mind, right? There's no difference between you saying, I don't like this person because of how this person identifies, right? There's the same thing as this person here saying, you need to acknowledge that I am this. You're going to call me this. My pronouns are this, right? All of that, that's the same person, guys. Different angle, different ends here, but the same exact individual. So the only way to kind of get past this is there is no way. We're basically stuck now. We are absolutely just, it is what it is. The concept of critical thinking is being taken out of school, obviously, because why would you want people to sit here and critically think? Right? That's bad. Right? Reading levels have been dropping. Every single thing that meant anything to Americans are basically being wiped out of schools, right? Everything. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. I'm glad I just encountered this now fully. Probably like public freakout compilation or something. But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.